Hey Matthew, it's Chris here from Facebook. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you a few different things that you can actually do to bring more customers into your business. Now, I'm very sorry for the amount of time that it actually took for me to get this to you. I got extremely sick with COVID over the last month, and it definitely delayed a lot of different things in my life. But I am getting this video to you as I promised. I'm not neglecting it whatsoever, and I'm really excited for you to see this. Now, the things that I'm going to explain to you work by putting your business right in front of the face of somebody searching for your services in the areas that you target. So you're probably sitting there asking yourself, why would I even be making this for you and what's in it for me? The answer is oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running their company to learn how the internet can truly benefit them. Sometimes the only hesitation that they have with hiring someone is they don't know who is and who isn't an expert. And sadly, there are way too many companies out there that will just make you false promises, not knowing what they're doing at all, and just take your money. So I found that by giving people a free attack plan of actual things they could do to make an impact with their business, that's resulted in some of those local business owners still asking for my help with this. So by the end of this video, you like what you've heard, and you could see that I truly have a lot that can help you and your company, shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if at the end of the day, you just want to take this free attack plan I give you and do it for yourself, that's cool too. So the topics of today are going to be content, backlinks, and citations, and what they'll actually do for you and your business. But first off, I checked out your website, and I love the logo. I love the whole entire style of the website itself, especially your color choice. I think it pops out really well, but it is lacking in some of the things that I'm going to break down to you. And the first one being content is very important. Page content is made up of the words, the images, and text behind the images called alt text that make up a certain page of your site. You guys need at least 1,500 words to be optimized with Google, and this is going to give you a lot more opportunity to fill in with some buyer intent keywords that you're trying to rank and get business for. What a buyer intent keyword is a word or phrase searched into Google that indicates a person is ready to buy your services. For example, if you were to look up auto detailer San Diego, California, or anything along those lines, that's buyer intent. So that person's pretty much ready to buy those services, and it's local, so you know that person is going to be near you to actually be a paying customer for you, not somebody on the other side of the country if you're trying to rank for a national keyword, which I'll get into here in a second. But getting back to content, why do you think Wikipedia is always at the top when you look for a topic? Because they have the most relevant and authoritative content, and Google rewards them for it. Google also has bots that will sweep your page to see if you're the best match with what's being searched. This is why content is king, and it's the easiest and fastest way to rank for literally anything. So if we checked out your website and we compared the amount of content to your biggest competitor, and that's the SoCal Wash and Detail Mobile, they have a little bit more content on their front page, right? They have some like blog stuff, YouTube video, and that's all great. That's good for marketing, but it's not actually helping them out with what I'm talking about here. So they really only have, I want to say maybe 600 or 700 words on this front page, and that's not going to help them get optimized. So this is still extremely beatable right here. And the second important thing when it comes to optimizing your online presence are going to be backlinks. What a backlink is another site linking to yours through theirs, either through text or through an image. So if I clicked on their logo and it brought me up to your website, that's an example of this website sending your website a backlink through an image. And that's extremely important, and it gives your website authority. So to show you a little bit more about what I mean, I'm going to go into a tool I use called Ahrefs that gives you the breakdown of the performance of a website. I went ahead and switched over to your breakdown real quick. And just to show you real quick, your website doesn't really exist as of now. Like it does, if you send somebody to it, you're obviously they're gonna be allowed to look at your site, but Google barely knows that your website exists, so it's not actually working for you to bring you in business, which is what a website should be doing. Now, if I went over to theirs and we saw everything that they had going on and the amount of traffic that they're getting, this is 1,000 potential new customers every single month. Because if they're ranking for buyer intent keywords, there's a good chance that they are getting business from these. Right? So give you a little bit more about backlinks real quick, which is very important. Not all of them are created equal. You want powerful sites linking to you to show that you have more authority, because Google sees it just like a popularity contest. You want them to be relevant too, because they work a lot more effectively if they are. For example, if you had any kind of automotive or auto detailing sites linking to you, that's going to do a lot more for you than a site like Pizza Hut for obvious reasons. And there's a lot of numbers up here, and I don't want you to get confused by any of this, so I'm going to break it down to you real quick. This is the power of their homepage. This is the power of the entire website. The amount of backlinks actually being sent to their website as a whole, so not just on the homepage, but all of their pages combined. This is the amount of referring domains actually sending those backlinks, which is quite a bit. And this is the amount of keywords that they're ranking for. And if you broke down, let's say half of these people turned into paying customers and they got 500 extra customers per month. Let's say your profit margin is around $200 per, right? That's an extra $100,000 in customers every single month. And that's a good chunk of change, right? Because that's $1 million business out of a car detailing. And that's not including if you did, fleet management or anything along those lines that these guys are actually doing, or including the ceramic coating, which is a lot higher of a ticket price. So this is the opportunity that you actually have here. This isn't impossible to do by any means. They're not an indestructible website. They can be taken down. And to give you a little bit more detail, I'm going to go into what their keywords are and the difficulty with them, how much volume they really get, and what they're actually performing at. So Car Detailing San Diego is a phenomenal one, right? So this volume is on average how many times this word gets searched into Google every single month. And this gets 1,400 searches. The keyword difficulty is a little bit higher on this. But they're getting 204 potential customers every single month from them. And on average, the amount of people that actually turn into leads, which actually call you, is around 60 to 80% of the people that go to your website using buyer intent keywords, depending how well your website's set up, how good the contact form is, and everything along those lines. And about half of those people actually turn into paying customers, depending on what your closing rate is. It might be even a little bit higher. So let's say on average 30% of this, which would be around 65 or so, customers every single month that they're actually getting on average from this one keyword. This one keyword's potentially getting them 65 customers or more every single month. And they're not even in the first position. They're in the second position for this, right? So, and the auto detail, detail auto, that's all national keywords, not something you want to rank for. But this San Diego car detailing, 300 searches a month, and the list goes on and on. You're more than welcome to stop this video at any point and just check those out. And this isn't limited to San Diego. You can actually rank for all of the different keywords in all of the areas surrounding San Diego. So because San Diego is so difficult to rank in, we would probably be targeting some of the other areas surrounding them. So right here, any of these areas, maybe Long Beach, we go into LA, and all of these other sub-district areas around here as well, because that's going to be a lot better ROI, and it's going to give you a lot more results faster. And like I said, the cool thing about keywords is that you can capture and rank for as many as you want. And every area has their own keywords you can rank for as well. And what could that mean for your business if we just ranked for even a few of these? What could maybe 30 or 50 or even 100 jobs extra a month do for the future of your business, your family, and your life? So let's look at a Google search now. The first thing we're going to see here is my favorite tool in the world, and that's the Google Map Pack. Many people go here first to find a business that fills their needs, and getting ranked in the top position typically means 40 to 50% more call volume than top organic ranking alone. And that's actual calls to your business. What gets you ranked here is having a stronger and a larger citation profile than your competitors. And a citation is your business's name, address, and phone number submitted word for word in a directory such as Yelp and Yellow Pages. And there are a lot of other ranking factors here, but your organic ranking and your citations are hands down going to be the biggest factors that affects this top position. Now, just to recap everything that we went over, your content on your front page needs to have at least 1,500 words with properly filled in buyer intent keywords that you're trying to rank and get business for. And your service pages or service area pages should have 500 to 750 words using the same strategy. Your backlinks need to be more relevant, powerful, and numerous than your competitor to show Google that you are the authority. And you want to have about 200 to 300 citations to beat out your competition by a landslide or substantially more than your top competitor. And if they have 300, you want 500 because the game's about domination. And if you implemented all of these strategies today, you can become number one on Google for your business and reap the rewards with a ton of new paying customers, money, growth, and freedom. Matthew, you could either go with this information I gave you today and do it on your own, and I'm cool with that. But if you want the fastest and most effective route, and you want to save yourself a lot of time and energy that could be going towards servicing your new customers, let's set up a time to chat. Either shoot me an email back or give me a call or text at 330-978-5004. Once again, my name is Chris, and I will talk to you soon, Matthew.